Inkproducts.com has now released a new refill kit with new refillable cartridges for the OfficeJet Pro printers that take the 970 and 971 cartridges. There's the cartridges they're in. You can see the ink level. When the ink level goes down and shows that it's empty, you check the cartridges. If they need to be refilled, top them off and put them back in. Very simple. These are very unique cartridges, and we're using the new COC Smart Chip technology, so it really works good. This is another HP OfficeJet Pro. This is the X series 476DW. The only difference between the two printers mostly is one has a scanner and the other one does not. But we use the same cartridges in both. 970, 971 is what's used. As I always do this, I make a little box that holds the bottle so I can't knock it over. You're going to get a large syringe with a long tip so you can go right to the bottom of the bottle, fill it up. Now in the cartridges, this color plug will come out. That's only a storage plug. But now there's two more in there. You can take both of them out, and that's where you're going to fill the cartridge and you put the plug back in. These cartridges are very unique. We've tested them now for a couple of months and found them to be awesome. They have little regulators and meters in there to control ink flow and back pressure. Very good, just like the HP cartridge. A lot simpler, a lot easier to refill. And they hold a lot more ink. On the market, and a lot of them have failed. This particular design works excellent. We've tried it in 3 of the HP printers and absolutely no issues whatsoever. Now the other thing I want to point out, we have a special 970, 971 pigment ink. That is a special ink. Don't use dye base in this printer, and I'm going to show you why. Just towards the end of the video, I'm actually going to show you the print head and inside the new printer that takes the 970, 971 cartridges, and you'll see why. Get ready to fill a cartridge. I took out the storage plug. I use a pair of needle nose to get out the other plugs. If you have a pair of tweezers, you can do them too. Just save them. Now if you lost one of them, you could always substitute it with that. Now I'm going to fill up the syringe with ink. I'll go in and I'll draw it up. There again, you should have some paper towels handy. Should some ink drip all over. Just have a little paper towel. Now you can go in. I always go into this side here first. Take my time slowly filling it. You can use both sides, but I go in here, then I allow the air to escape there. I'm going to fill it up again. Well, that's about 35 milliliters each time I do this. There again, you see I went on that side, but I do prefer that side. Just wanted to show you. That takes a little bit longer on that side, because there's a couple sets of baffles and stuff in there. And then I let it sit. Just give it a second. This way it gives a chance for the air to escape and all the chambers in the cartridge to fill. I want to get up another 35. Sometimes if I tip it, there you go. I'll go in again. Go slow. Okay, now if I wanted to tip it, I could add a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to leave it go just like that. So I was able to get in 70, 85, about 85 milliliters of ink. Now I'll clean off this, put the plugs in. That's it. It's all filled. It's all filled. You don't have to prime anything. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is put it in the printer. Okay, now the color cartridge holds 85 milliliters of ink. Quite a bit more. These are XXLs, so they hold a lot. Quite a bit more than the HP. And the black, that'll hold almost 240 milliliters of ink. It holds a lot of ink. Now every time it says it's empty, you don't have to fill it up. But it's always good to get in there and top them off. Now that plug has to remain open when it goes in, because we have to have air go in so the cartridge will function. That's how simple it was. Now this is something I wanted to show you about those printers. This is the waste. They squirt the waste ink in here. Now, I don't know if this is replaceable. I'm sure you can clean it out. But I have a hunch that that's something HP might sell when you get that printer. Now, I want to show you what the print head looks like, because I took one out. That's the bottom of the print head. So wide as the sheet of paper. It's as wide as that sheet of paper. And that's how it prints. One print. So that's quite a print head. And it's something you can't buy because it'd be very difficult to put it in. That's why I pointed out, you better make sure you use the right ink, because it's an expensive printer and you can definitely damage that print head using dye-based ink or the wrong pigment ink. It's got to be OEM quality. I just want to show you something else. This is a felt type of pad, and the way I've got it figured out, that's what they use to clean the print head. That's how they keep that print head nice and clean. So when you do a cleaning. I like to point this stuff out in videos so then you get an idea of what you're doing and why you can refill and not have any problems, because we test everything. We actually take a machine and find out how it works. So we know if our cartridges or our continuous ink system or any of our products will work. That's why we always say we build them here in the US and we test them here.